We start the bulletin in the National Assembly, where the House of Representatives has resolved to maintain the value-added tax rate at 7.5%, rejecting the proposed gradual increase to 15% by 2030. The House also rejected the reintroduction of inheritance tax, which was being presented under the guise of the taxation on family income. Here's the detailed report.
Following a week-long retreat, the ad hoc Committee on Tax Reform Bills presented its reports, making it the primary agenda for the day. Committee Chairman James Faleke moved for the consideration of the reports and summarized the committee's recommendations. Regarding distribution of VAT revenue, the House approved a formula where 50% will be equally distributed among states, 20% based on population, and 30% based on consumption. Emphasis was placed on distributing revenue according to the actual place of consumption rather than where VAT returns are filed. Additionally, the House proposed a tax exemption for the personal income of military personnel in Nigeria.
Distribution of VAT revenue. For VAT purposes, a new basis for the distribution of the 55% to 35% respectively for state and local government allocation has been introduced thus. 50% to be distributed equally, 20% to be distributed based on population.
The House also upheld the 7.5% VAT rate, rejecting any staggered increase. Lawmakers including James Faleke, Deputy Chairman Saidu Abdullahi, and Committee on Defense Chairman Jimmy Benson spoke in favor of the committee's recommendations.
The committee adopted the 7.5%. Recommendations for the reinstatement of contributions towards NASENI, NIDA, and a call to ensure continuous funding from the development levy. This, of course, was retained without sunset clauses.
Every voice, every constituency, every person is heard. You recall that initially we had issues with people talking about NIDA, NASENI, TED Fund, inheritance tax issues, consumption, derivation. Everything was laid to rest. We moved, we shifted, we all agreed, there was consensus. You understand? So Mr. Speaker is right. Every shade of Nigeria was represented in that deliberation.
In addition, the House approved the appointment of one representative from each of the 36 states to the board of the Nigerian Revenue Service Establishment Bill.
36 members, one representing each state, and 6 geopolitical zonal caucus leaders, 2 regional leaders, and some few experts among us who are very versatile on tax, law, and finance matters to meet and look at the report you submitted. We ask questions, and it appears at the end of the meeting that every member, without exception, every member was satisfied with the job done.
Speaker Abbas Tajuddin recommended the committee's work, noting that there was unanimous support for the proposed reforms among House members. The House then conducted a clause-by-clause review of the recommendations in the 4 bills. As Nigerians await the passage of the bills and presidential assent, there is optimism that these reforms will positively impact the nation's economy and the lives of its citizens.